Okay, so I make a lot of videos about white folks, and people are like, Josh, you make all these videos about white folks, but still it sounds like you generalizing white people. I am not. So, this is gonna be the first time I ever did a video like this. 5 lies told about white people, according to Josh Prey. Number 1, white people can't dance. Now, maybe in the 80s, early 90s, it was a thing that white folks really wasn't getting down to it. White folks really wasn't boogieing like we were boogieing as a whole. You might have a white boy here, a white girl there, but it wasn't a big thing. Enter 2020. When I tell you white girls throwing it back that can knock out pelvises, when I tell you I walk into a club and twerking is a thing, you can go on Instagram right now. Hashtag twerking on Instagram right now. Tell me the 3 pages, the 3 biggest twerk pages you see coming up. And you want to talk about white dudes on TikTok pocketing, locking, gyrating, making real electricity come from that? If they did breaking right now in 2020, it would be a multitude cultural film. Trust me. Let's get rid of it. White folks got some rhythm now. Facts. Number 2, white folks are born with money. Now, if you're not from America, you come to this country and you look at some of the films, Home Alone, the McAllisters, they got big ass houses. You look at the owner of football teams and basketball teams, then you start thinking it's generational wealth. White folks be born with money. They don't gotta work. And then you go to certain neighborhoods and you work at certain homeless shelters and you go to certain food trucks and you participate in certain events. And then you realize like, wait, it's a lot of people in this line, and everybody in this line don't look like me. Let me get somebody to ride to the food stamp office. A lot of people in the food stamp office, and everybody in the food stamp office don't look like me. That made me change my thought process and my thought patterns because I was programmed to believe that white folks are just born with money. Like, y'all got it made. Y'all good off top. Now, wait. I'm not saying, I ain't saying y'all struggle. What I am saying is, y'all work hard for the money too. So it's not just this silver spoon idea that was given to us by film and TV. Number 3, white people do all the crazy outlandish stuff. Remember the times when we could look at TV and somebody bungee jumped from Mount Everest, you like, nah, that's a white person. Or somebody drove a plane into Mars, you like, nah, that's a white person. Or somebody go running with the bulls in another country, like, nah, them white people. Nowadays, white people don't smarten up. They don't look at their ancestors. They don't look at some of them videos and they say, you know what? We want to live a little bit longer. We want to stay a little bit stronger. We want to watch other people do crazy stuff. I remember those times when crazy stuff, outrageous stuff would happen, and you be like, that's a white person. Now, it's like, oh, that's a person from Florida. But most of the time, they be white people from Florida. Okay, you know what? Number three might not be a lie, y'all. I'm sorry. We're going to keep number 3 in here, but number 3 might not be a lie. White people be doing some crazy stuff. Number 4, white women don't want to have real big booties. I remember growing up as a child, I would watch movies and I would watch music videos and you'll see a white woman real thin, big chest, no butt, and that'll be the thing. Nah, that's dead. That's over. If you are a Caucasian woman, you want some thighs and you aspiring to have that little waist with that booty because that's what's popping now. And the white man with it. The white man own it. Like, white dudes like more bigger booties than black men. Now, before it was like, Josh, she got a big butt, I'm going to the club. Now it's like, hey, Chuck, she got a big, before I can say butt, he already inside the club looking around trying to find out who it is. He looking for Becky, he looking for Rita, Maria, Shaniqua, whomever, got them thighs in that waist and a little bit of cellulite, like a golf ball, whoever got that, we own it. That thing is dead. It's no, I'm a Barbie girl. Nah, we want a stallion. Brick House Stallion. We own it. And number 5, all white folks are into politics. Have you ever met somebody and you had a preconceived thought or idea of how they were gonna be? Like, you meet a basketball player and the only thing you want to talk about is basketball, or you meet a football player and the only thing you want to talk about is football, or you meet your favorite celebrity and you don't know what to say? Okay, check it out. What if I told you white folks just want to live like normal too, and they don't want to talk about politics all the time? They want to talk about rap music and country music and R&B and movies. Guys want to talk about porn and fishing and porn and bowling and porn. Women want to talk about stuff in the kitchen and shopping and swiping cards and porn. People are people. We have this preconceived notion that we know each culture. Check out my video, 5 Lies Told About Black People, how I dispel a lot of the stupidest myths ever, and you will understand why I'm so adamant about this reason number 5. All white folks don't care about politics and what's going on in the White House. A lot of folks just want to live in peace and harmony. Harmony.